Welcome back to my channel. I thought I would give a chop and chat a go. I have pulled up the list of questions from Two Quick Wicks that she did in a chop and chat, and I thought I would answer those questions while I chop up some of these things. I just filmed my melting basket, and we have a lot of things that need to be chopped. So let's jump right in. I'm in my kitchen. You might notice things look different. That is so that I can microwave these things if I need to. So first we'll do caramelized pralines by Glitterati. I don't know if I like chop things into the right amounts or not. I just kind of like, it feels good to me. Like these are perhaps a little small, but I know some people do like teeny tiny amounts, so I'll just give it a go. Then we have creme brulee, pear caramel vanilla ice cream from Glitterati. Okay, so the first question is, how/when did you first get into home fragrance? So my mom was always into candles when I was growing up. I remember like really wanting my own candles. So I would get like Walmart, just like vanilla candles. When I had money for like Christmas or my birthdays, which was never very much money. Yeah, so like wanted to try it from a very young age, and then I feel like I've just always had like candles going since then. This is pecan pie from Fantasy Wax. We're gonna heat up a couple of these at a time. So we'll also do Fantasy Wax Barbara. Yeah, so I'm just gonna pop these in for like 10 seconds. I'll keep talking to y'all while we do that. Yeah, so I've just always like had candles going, but I'm like very afraid of fire, which is really funny considering how often I have candles going. So I actually tried a wax warmer many years ago, but I got like a cheap one from Target that that was maybe a little too long for these, that like broke really easily. It was like one that plugs into the wall, and I had it in the bathroom and like barely knocked it, and it like shattered everywhere. So I gave up for a little while after that and was like, I guess like I just have to deal with flames. But then discovered from the planner community, from Andrea from SPC and those people, there were like small businesses selling wax melts, and I really love being able to support small businesses. I also really love like collecting things that I can like look at and enjoy, and so wax has been a great fit for that. You see James Helen Trust here. I'm just gonna cut this in half. I can't remember if I warm her wax or not. Yeah, I probably should for the bigger ones. Yeah, so I have been into it for a while, but then discovered like this community from that. The next question is, who was your first vendor or company that you purchased from? Oh, yeah, I think it's like a company that isn't in business anymore. What was their name? Pink Farmhouse, maybe? Something like that. So this is Rainbow Melts Elm Street, and then what else do we want to do? BCS Valley Cinnamon Bread. I'm probably gonna do these for like 8 seconds and then flip them and 8 more. Yeah, so that was the first place I purchased from, and I actually had like pretty awful performance from their wax. I hope y'all can hear me when I'm over here. But I also then tried like Nerdy Wax and a few other places that were a little better for me. And my favorite vendors, top 3. Oh, it's hard. feel like I have the most wax from L3 because it's just like so affordable. So that's probably one. And then I really love how Glitterati performs for me, even though it's hard to get. So that's probably two. And I don't know, maybe Fantasy Wax because, oh wait, okay, I take this back. So I'm gonna go with L3. No, okay, not L3. Okay, this is hard, y'all. Let's do, I'm gonna say Glitterati, Fantasy Wax, and Birdies. I almost forgot about Birdies for a second. I really love the shapes of Birdies, but also the performance. And Birdies and a Baby is one of my top favorites, and Fantasy Wax Lemon Pound Cake is one of my top favorites, so I feel like I gotta include those. So we'll do those two and then Glitterati, but I really love a lot of vendors and trying to like expand my horizons and try some more places. It's hard, y'all, because I just want to keep buying from places that I already love. Does anyone else have that experience? Like you just, like you know you like things, but then like I try new things and I love those too, and then I'm like, I don't have enough, I can't afford to like buy from all these places, and I don't have the ability to go through wax fast enough to buy through from all these places either. Okay. Let's see, I can probably do a little bit more here. These are probably okay. I have to look at shapes because I feel like sometimes they're just a little too big. Like I feel like these hearts could be cut up, but I don't know, they're probably fine. Okay, so we have a few here from Cambridge from the Keeping Room. The house is really hard, and a couple of these need to be cut up a little bit. These are probably okay, but I'm gonna cut one from Pierce Rice Donuts and one from Cinnamon Apples and Nachos. Next question is, what vendors are you interested in trying? I really want to try Hayden Row, and I have like a pre-order with Salt Mountain Melts, but I've never purchased from them and like received the wax. I'm excited to try that. Okay, so I melted these for 20 seconds total because again, wax is really hard, and I think that gives it like a very different performance from other vendors, but it's like impossible to cut if you don't form it. It just shatters everywhere. You know, I want it like a while. Wait, no, I can't remember which is which. I think this was in here. Okay. Does your family know? So my partner does, my roommate, but like my like biological family does not really know. We're talking about it a ton. I prefer, the next question is, do you prefer wax melts or candles, and why? I prefer wax melts because I'm afraid of fire. I'm terrified that the candle is gonna catch my house on fire. The very first set that got me in. Like I said, I used to always get just like the plain vanilla candle from Walmart. Was my go-to for a long time. And I am no longer like a plain vanilla kind of person. So yeah, that definitely got me into it. I think I'm a seasonal melter. Well, I don't know. Weird. So this is really thin, but I do want to microwave it compared to these other things. So we're just going to do her for a second first. Yeah, so I do melt things seasonally because my partner is a seasonal kind of scent person. And he obviously smells all of these things too. But I think I am more of a mood melter. And yeah, I feel like I can melt things just whenever I feel like it. Things don't necessarily have like a right time in my mind. Okay, Next question. Things that I like or don't like. I love lemon, watermelon, fizzy, pumpkin, coffee. I'm learning I love pear. And things I don't like. I really don't like coconut, pineapple, like laundry, mac apple specifically, or like grass scents. Those things are not for me. My favorite style of wax. I really love when things are already in shapes. So like the L3 like puppy packs. Those are great because again, like I maybe could have cut those hearts down a little, like I didn't have to. And I enjoy cutting wax kind of, but it also feels a little bit like a chore. So yeah, I feel like I prefer when things are in small shapes already for me. It just makes things a little easier. And then how do I feel about glitter and decor? You know, I could live without it. I feel like it just makes things more messy. It is like pretty sometimes, but I don't know. I also feel like it's more work for the vendor. And I would prefer like fun shapes. Like I love Birdie's fun shapes, and she sometimes does glitter, but it's like I would much rather you put effort into making a fun shape for me than putting glitter on it. Yeah, I feel like I think those are the end of the wax related questions, but I feel like I've seen people ask before, like, what do you prefer, like, on the labels? And I really love the VCS labels because she has the name, the scent notes, and the date. If I had to pick, I would pick scent notes because when I receive things from vendors, if it doesn't have a pour date, I just write on there when I got it. So like I got this April 11th, and then I can like keep track of it that way. These are my last two, and they're glitterati's, they're pretty soft. So I'm doing my preference, and then personal life questions. There's a few of these that we'll answer. So, what do you do for work? I am a psychologist, recently finished my PhD. So I'm a postdoctoral resident in psychology. So I do therapy and autism assessments for the most part. What do I like to do for fun? Wax, planning, spending time with my dogs. I have 3 dogs. I have like a mutt that's like she kind of looks like a fox, and she's a perfect dog. I have a miniature schnauzer and a corgi. And then I also enjoy just like a lot of crafty things like pottery and sewing and knitting and cross stitching. I like to do puzzles and read and watch TV. Like really, I just like to be in my house. I like doing outdoors things sometimes, but I'm not like a big outdoors person, which is funny because I live in Colorado. I do like doing those things, I just don't want to do them all the time. Yeah, those are the things I like to do outside of work. And like eating good food. There are a lot of really good restaurants in Denver, so I like trying new places and trying new foods. Yeah. And then the last question is, do you have kids or pets? Yeah, so like I said, I have 3 dogs. I don't have any children currently, or previously. That was a weird way to say that. I might in the future, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but no plans right now. And we live with a roommate, my partner and I, because we are saving to buy a house, hopefully. And our roommate has a miniature Dachshund, and she is like a long-haired miniature Dachshund, and she's so precious, and I love her. So yeah, so we have 4 dogs in our house, which is a lot. Okay, my hands are very sticky, but that is everything I needed to cut for this week. I like to do just like what I'm putting in my basket at a time. Oh no. Runaway piece of wax. Because I periodically go through and like my scent preferences change and I don't want things anymore, and then I destash those things. And I personally, when I'm buying destashes, I prefer things to have not been cut. So I wait to cut until I'm like using it in the next near future. But thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you to Quick Wicks for your tag. And I hope you all have a great day.